there, I'm Kate Begoy and I am a business coach and consultant for online entrepreneurs. All right, so now that you have a better understanding of business in general and of why marketing is really important, we're gonna get deeper into marketing and the most critical piece for growing a work anywhere business. Once you have shifted your mindset and you're starting to think like a business owner and you're starting to put systems in place, the next thing you can do that is absolutely critical to your success as an entrepreneur is to get crystal clear on your client and what you offer them. The common term you hear is niche market. So a niche is what you do, what you actually specialize in, and a market is who you do it for. And a niche market is kind of a combination of the two. And you want to be as specific as possible when it comes to building your business and launching your business. It doesn't mean you can't work with anybody that comes to you, but you want to target your materials at the client that you actually want. So let's talk about the power of knowing your niche. Right? So we're gonna use the example of an event manager. And let's say that our event manager is super talented and she can do any event from a 5-person intimate dinner to a 5,000-person event. She can manage it, she has the team and the resources to do all of this. And so she positions herself as that. And she creates a website that says, I do bar mitzvahs, I do weddings, I do corporate events, I do, amazing experiential 5,000-person events, whatever it is, right? You have all of these things. Here's the problem. And like, it sounds great in theory, doesn't it? Right? Yeah, you can do everything. She's perfect. But here's what happens in reality. In the real world, somebody visits that website. Let's say I'm a mom and I'm planning a bat mitzvah and I want to have this really great party for my kid. And so I come to this website. And I get there and I see that this event planner does bat mitzvahs, but I also see that they do weddings and they do really big corporate events. And they just had a really big one for a Fortune 500 company. And my mind goes, I can't afford this. I'm on a really tight budget. I don't need anything this fancy. I'm out of here. And I leave the website for the next person, right? Simultaneously, someone from another Fortune 500 company comes to this website and they see that you've done this event, or our event manager has done this amazing event, and they're like, that sounds really good, but this person also does weddings and does bat mitzvahs and children's parties. Like, I don't think they're big enough for us. I don't think they're gonna be able to pull this off to the level that we need. They're not high end enough. They're not gonna have the resources. Like, if they're spending their time doing birthday parties on the weekends, this is not the event management team. So do you see what happens here is you start repelling clients that might actually be a really good fit, but because you're spreading yourself too thin, you're targeting too broad a market. And when you try to talk to everyone, you end up serving no one. And so it's the power of a niche market or a smaller market that you know exactly who your client is and what they need and how to talk to them in their language. This also has the benefit of positioning you as an expert. And I love going into a business as the expert, right? When somebody comes to you and they ask you to consult on their business because they trust your expertise in the area that they need help with, it's a complete game changer. When you're not positioned as an expert, when you're speaking to everybody and therefore nobody, oftentimes the people that end up coming to you for your services are really just looking for a bargain. And all they're interested in is in your pricing. And if you can get a cheap enough bargain, they'll work with you. And if not, that's it. They don't necessarily respect you for your skills. They're not coming to you for your expertise because they think of you as a generalist and you're a commodity. It kind of sucks, but that's the reality. And if you want to grow a 6-figure business, if you want to grow an online business where you get leads coming in, you need to position yourself as an expert. When you do this, you're gonna attract clients that trust you and will line up to work with you, even if there's a wait. So that's the power of knowing your audience. Spend a little time thinking about the type of client, the type of company or manager you might like to work with in your freelance business. I'll see you in the next video.